my strategy going into the tournament, it's about countering. So you have to see what they're doing, try to counter with the best thing that you can. I'm pretty good at making adjustments. I'm hoping that making the My Team Unlimited tournament would help grow my streaming, my Twitch. I've been trying to get into that space and just trying to grow my following on Twitch. So.
Remember, you can watch the tournament action live on the 2K Streamcast in-game or on the official NBA 2K Twitch channel.
Now, I'm sure some of the contenders will be jumping into Season 5 to pick up some sweet cards for that game day. But let's say you're not tournament bound. You won't want to miss what Season 5 Power Within is bringing to My Team.
Welcome to Season 5 in My Team, Power Within. There is so much going on this season, but let's start with the sharpshooting level 40 reward card, Dark Matter Ray Allen. That's right, for the first time in NBA 2K22, the level 40 reward card in My Team is a Dark Matter. Also new this season is dynamic ratings. There's a new league set available and a new domination tier. Let's start with the cards. Think of Heat Check, but with permanent changes. So when your favorite player goes off in the real NBA, their dynamic ratings card will be boosted forever in My Team. Over 400 new cards are available, and that means 2 more Dark Matter cards are unlocked in the collector level. Dark Matters are showing up everywhere in My Team. Moving on to Domination, the new dynamic ratings tier puts you up against the dynamic ratings cards for each NBA team. And trust me, the grind is going to be worth it, because the Galaxy Opal Paul Millsap card is no joke. There's also going to be historic coach cards that'll be available in packs and can be listed in the auction house. Leading the way is 5-time NBA champion Galaxy Opal Greg Popovich. Lastly, make sure you're following the mode on Twitter at NBA2K_MyTeam. NBA 75 Collection Rewards will be chosen by you, the community, by voting on Dark Matter players that didn't make the NBA 75 list from each era. Didn't I tell you that Dark Matters are everywhere in My Team? Voting will take place every Wednesday and Thursday, with cards being released every Tuesday. This is an action-packed season in My Team, so get out there and unleash the power within.
I know a lot of competitive.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said, "It was rough. I think about what I went through and how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. So every time I step on the court, it's all about having fun. I'm just enjoying my time in the league." Kevin, back to you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. And a highly anticipated matchup tonight, Greg. 2 teams that could not be hotter.
And the trick to winning a game like this, force your opponent to play your style of ball.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Maxey out there with Harden. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Millsap in at the 4. And for the Lakers, Davis is out there with Anthony. Then it's King. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Millsap kicks to Harden. Now, here's Maxey, guarded by King. 5 on the clock. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
King. And the rejection by Embiid. Terrific all-around player for many years. Millsap, Clark when healthy, continues to impact the game.
A pro's pro, Kevin. Just rock solid, impactful, steady, reliable. Stretches the floor with a three-point shot. Always in the right spot defensively. Rebounds well at both ends. I mean, just really the consummate pro and value-added player. And an all-star multiple times as well.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Both free throws good from King. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. Over to the left wing. Millsap passes to Embiid. Over Davis. And that one hits back iron. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against Cleveland.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
It's Harden with the drive. The shot will not fall. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Anthony, and it's sent back by Millsap.
Pretty cool to see Millsap turn shots back. I mean, he's a mobile, athletic, big man who is taking pride in his defensive work.
Now, here is Harden after the miss from King. Excellent D there from Anthony.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And finished off by Davis.
So there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Harden's shot is off.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Shoots. King's shot is off.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Inside, here's Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, we see Embiid operate a lot from the perimeter, but he is clearly at his best owning the paint.
Here's King. Rebound by the 76ers. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
Maxey, no good. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
The 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. Johnson comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Embiid. Ball change here for the Lakers. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Paul Millsap is checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. James Harden, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. Anthony Davis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's King. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Cavaliers played phenomenal basketball. He scored 36 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. That performance is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. And we'll see if he can continue to stay hot.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And there's the pass to Millsap out to the right wing. And here's Maxey. A 24-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Back to King. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. King's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. And slam dunk. By Maxey.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Well, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring. But, Clark, something the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
King, that's good.
A really excellent passer for his position. Davis, more than capable of dropping dimes.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by King. Here's Harden. That one goes in.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Cuts off the pass. Harden with it. Westbrook picks him up. Harden the pass to Millsap. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's King. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
The 76ers trail by 11. Here is Harden. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami. Cassie, the pass to Maxey. Now Harden. A 3 ball. Drains the three-pointer. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last three go. Way too competitive for that.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding up. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the strike time and time again.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Embiid. Ps4's out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Harden, and it's Maxey in at the point. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Thibault finds Harden. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. No coverage that time. Maxey's got 13 points.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Maxey.
That makes 3 in a row to start this second half.
LA has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Here's King, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Thibault's got his first bucket of the night.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Here's LeBron. 7 points in the game. King inside. Guarded by Embiid. King's shot is off. In the corner. Harden passes to Maxey. Here's Embiid. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Lakers lead by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Russell Westbrook. Anthony is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's LeBron James. And it's King at point. That's the Laker 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Westbrook passes to King. Here's the 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
To the paint, Embiid with the steal. Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first, and that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Embiid, no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Embiid. Oh, the jam by Embiid.
You guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something else you like to see is how well they've shot their free throws tonight.
Millsap misses. Lakers leading by 3. Davis dishes to Westbrook. There's the triple. And good, the three-point shot, good from King. King's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Embiid. Harden right side. Pass to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. James, the pass to King. Davis. And it goes down 2 points. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Once AD gets the ball inside, he's about there. A little power takes care of the rest.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Harden finds it. Oh,
man. You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
And the Lakers call time here. They're up by 6. 1:44 left here in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, the chosen one.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And here is Los Angeles now. 6-point lead. LeBron passes to Carmelo. Outside Westbrook. Lakers working the ball around now. Harden against King. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Westbrook. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. The 76ers go the other way with it. The pass to Harden. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Westbrook. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers leading by 6. Davis, the pass to King. Anthony in the corner, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Timeout called the 76ers. They're down by 8. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. A 3 off the inbound. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's King. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Maxey passes to Embiid for Davis. Embiid, no good. And that's an intentional foul. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
At the line for the Lakers, Russell Westbrook.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Hey, making history is part of Russell Westbrook's DNA. Remember when he averaged a triple-double for 3 seasons in a row?
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Thybulle on the wing. A floater. That shot off. LeBron with some nice D. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. And an intentional foul right there.
At the line for Los Angeles, Russell Westbrook.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So the Lakers take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.